Hi everyone, this is the second video in the preparing your APSI Moodle course for 2025. So in the first video, we talked about loading the course template into your course, and this video is going to cover basically everything else. Not only setting up the course, but also taking attendance. So first of all, we're going to edit the header, description, and learning outcomes. So here's the course that I inserted the template into. If you aren't already in edit mode, make sure you turn edit mode on. And when you turn edit mode on, you'll see that each item gets these little 3-dot menus here, the edit menus. So first off is to edit the header. So I'm going to click on this and go to Edit Settings. And this is going to bring up the text of my header where I can change it. I'm not going to go through the whole process, obviously fill in not only just the name, but also your name and your email address and such. Same thing for the course description. Go to the Edit menu, Edit Settings, and change the course description. Do the same thing for the learning outcomes. Actually completing all of the information. After that, we're going to customize the pages. So the pages are these links here. So about your instructor, etiquette, and course format. So when students click on, let's say, etiquette, they're going to be brought to this separate page where the etiquette information is. So for these pages, you want to customize them to your course. So for example, about your instructor, I go to the edit menu here and choose Edit Settings. And the content is actually, you have to scroll down a little bit. So in the page content box, that's where you actually put what you want to appear on the page. So insert your image and your bio. And then for etiquette, same thing, edit settings. Scroll down to page content. There's some suggested items in here, so feel free to edit that or keep it as is. And course format and structure, same thing, edit settings, scroll down to page content, add your course structure here. And just to be clear, when you make your edits to the pages, when you're done making your edits, clicking Save and Return to Course will bring you back to the course page with your edits in place. Also, each day has a page that needs to be edited. So the purpose of these pages is just to give these participants an overview of what will happen on that particular day. So for each of them, days 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, insert the information for what will be happening on that particular day. All right, next up is the syllabus. So you'll find in your course a sample syllabus, and this has all of the required elements. So download this. You can just click on it and it should just download. Edit it, and then upload your version and delete the sample syllabus. So I have my folder of content here. I've already done that. So I have my syllabus here. So to add a file to Moodle, you just drag and drop it. So open in a Mac, you open a Finder window. In Windows, you can open an Explorer window. Just take the file, drag and drop, and it will appear down at the bottom here. So I'm going to move it up a little bit, which you can do just by hovering over the item. You see it highlights green, and my cursor turns into a little kind of crosshair looking thing. So I can drag it, and it shows where it will end up. And that's how you can move items in Moodle. To delete an item in Moodle, you use the Edit menu. So I can go here and delete. Are you sure? Yes. And there we go. So now I have my edited syllabus added, and I've deleted the sample syllabus. Now, if you have other material that you want to add, you can do the same thing. So let's say I have a teaching article. I can pull it here. I'm going to be doing it in day 1, so I'm going to drop it onto the day 1 section, and it will appear at the bottom of the day 1 section. There you go. And maybe I'm going to be using that during class, so I want to put this in the synchronous section, or under the synchronous header. If you have multiple items that you want to upload to Moodle, you can select multiple items. Here I've selected all 4, and I can drag and drop all 4 of them, and it will just take all 4 of them into, had an error with one of them, so I'm going to do just that one reading. There we go. But, whoops, these are day 2 readings. I put them in the wrong section. So you can move files even between sections. So I'm just going to click and drag it down here. So that's how you can upload files and move them and delete them if you like. Okay, next up, the link to a virtual meeting space. So I'm going to assume that you already have a link to Zoom maybe, or maybe your own Google Meet link that you want to add. If you, and I'll go over how to do that. If you don't have a Zoom link or some other service, this tutorial here not only goes over just adding the link, but it also goes over how to create a Google Meet link. So if you don't have one already, this will walk you through the process of creating a Google Meet link. But basically, what all it is you go to add an activity or resource, and I'm doing this, you'll see that each section has its own add an activity or resource link that just if you want to add something to this top section, you use this link. If you want to add something to this second section, you use this link, and so on. So my link I'm going to put on the top here, so add an activity or resource, and I'm going to choose URL. And so here you can give it a name, you can give it a link here, and when you're all done, you do save and return to course. Okay. I don't actually have a link available, but you add your link here, and then just save and return to course, and the link will appear on the in your course. If you are going to collect work from students, you can add assignments. So you do that during a day probably. So add an activity or resource, and you can just choose assignment. And I won't go over the entire instructions here because it's sort of beyond the scope of this tutorial, but you can add a name and add a description, and if that's all you want, it is set up by default to just accept files from students. And if you really want to grade them, you can grade them out of 100 points. But so give it a name, give your instructions here, and save it. If you want more details on what's available in the assignment in the assignment module, then you can go to this tutorial here, setting up a Moodle assignment for more information. So after you've added all of your material and you've added assignments if you'd like, last thing we're going to do is just remove some extra sections. Just by default, you're going to see that there are more sections in your course than there are days. You've got some extra ones down here. So each of these sections also has an edit menu. So I can go to delete week, and it will delete this empty one, and delete week, and it will empty that. It will delete that empty section. So now my course should be ready for my students now that I've added everything. If I want to double check that, I can review my course as a student. So you can do that. There's a tutorial here, but basically you go up to your name or your initials, and there's this option to switch role to. One of the options that you'll see, you won't see this many, but like you'll see one that says student. And then you can view the course as a student to make sure it is the way you want it. And then when you're done, return to my normal role. Okay. So once your course is ready for your students, the last thing you have to do is make the course visible. Because right now your students cannot see it. It's hidden. So we have instructions here on how to make the course visible. To go through it, to do it, you go to Settings. And then here where it says Course Visibility, you'll see it's set to Hide. You want to set that to Show. Then Save and Display. So now you'll see that bar is gone. Your course is now visible to your students. After you've made your course visible to your students, you can email your class. Again, we've got a little tutorial here. But you're going to probably have more than one announcements forum. And this is what you do use for making announcements. So if you have more than one, we recommend removing one of them. That way the students don't get confused when they see two announcements forums. Another thing to make sure is that make sure that your course is visible before you send out an announcement, because if your course is hidden, then your announcement will not be emailed. You must make your course visible first. So to make an announcement, you go into Announcements, add a discussion topic, add your message, and then click Post to Forum. And that's it. It will appear in the announcements forum. It will be emailed out 30 minutes after you click submit, and that's just so you can make any edits to the message before it gets emailed out if you want. You can go in there and choose edit if you made a mistake. So you have 30 minutes to correct any mistakes before it actually gets emailed out. And that's that. So the last item is take attendance. I am going to do that in a separate video because it's sort of it's an important thing and I want to make sure that's easy to find. So next video, taking attendance.